И начнем следующую серию. Ты тут людей увидел, да? Казалось бы, ну не может же игра быть настолько ебаным говнищем.
I think we got them all.
Commander, we're getting all interference. We can't maintain it.
The collectors are disrupting communications. We're on our own now. Heavy weapon.
Бля, да, таски. Не бачилось возвышение.
Concussive shot ready.
Those things look like the husks the Geth used on Eden Prime.
I thought the Geth got that technology from Sovereign.
Shit. So the elusive man was right. The collectors answer to the Reapers.
Бля, знак еблом, по-моему, на пердящих подушках передвигается.
This looks interesting.
Looks half human. Guess we know what happened to the colonists.
No. The Geth impaled their victims on giant spikes to turn them into husks. But we haven't seen any. The collectors must have already had the husks. They want the colonists alive. Something else.
These aren't the same creatures I fought on Eden Prime. They're more advanced. Evolved.
They still die when you shoot them.
The collectors must be experimenting on the colonists. What are they up to?
Sounds almost worse than what Cerberus did to me.
Guess we'll find out when we stop them.
The collectors aren't getting away with more victims. Let's move out.
Whatever you say, boss man. Peaceful. Usually takes a lot of chemicals for me to get this quiet.
All these empty buildings. It's unsettling.
Firing up.
Надо фригнуть.
like some type of stasis field. Leaves victims helpless, but fully aware.
They've been like this a long time.
Там выше был. Блять, кредиты нахуй. Сука. Да идите, блять, уебучие. Нахуй мы сюда поднимались. Что я понять не могу, куда мы? О, спасибо. Не работает. Я думаю, может, надо как-то разбирать.
I am assuming direct control. We are your genetic destiny. Your form is fragile.
This should slow him
The
down.
forces of the universe bend to me.
I'll destroy you.
I know you feel this.
What's less to worry about? And stay
You're assuming control.
On it.
Ай, тяжело. Тяжело. Вот и играть. Давай другой взлом, чего бы нет.
Company, get out here, now.
You're human. What are you doing out here? You lead them right here.
You had to hear them trying to get in. Seems like it's hard to hide from the collectors.
Those things are collectors? You mean, they're real? I thought they were just made up, you know, propaganda to keep us in Alliance space. No, they got Lilith. I saw her go down. Sten, too. They got damn near everybody.
What's your name? What do you do here?
Name's Delan. Mechanic. I came down to check on the main grid after we lost our comm signals. And I heard screaming. I looked outside and there was swarms of bugs. Everyone they touched just froze. I sealed the doors. Damn it, it's the Alliance's fault. They stationed that Commander Alenko here and built those defense towers. It made us a target.
Tell me more about this Alliance rep.
Commander Alenko? Heard he was some kind of hero or something. That mean nothing to me, though. Would rather he'd stayed back in Council space.
Any idea what he was doing on Horizon?
Supposed to be helping us get the defense towers up and running. I got the feeling he was here for something else. Spying on us, maybe.
Tell me about the colony defense towers.
A gift from the Alliance. High-powered Guardian lasers. Supposed to keep hostile ships from landing near the colony. Had to build a massive underground generator just to give it enough juice. Only we couldn't get the targeting systems online. So the Alliance gave us a giant gun that couldn't shoot straight. Stupid sons of bitches.
Why do you think this is the Alliance's fault?
We're just a small colony. Nobody bothered us before we started building those damn defense towers and drew attention to ourselves. I left Council space to get away from the Alliance. Nothing good ever comes from getting mixed up with them.
The collectors are targeting remote colonies. The Alliance was trying to help.
I don't need their help. Too many strings attached. That rep said he was just here to get the towers online. But mark my word, there's more to it.
If you have defenses, we can use them against the collector ship.
You'd need to calibrate the targeting system first. It's never worked right.
One of us should be able to figure it out. We just need the location.
Head for the main transmitter on the other side of the colony. Pretty hard to miss. The targeting controls are at the base.
It's probably just better if you stay out of the way.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I'll let you out, but I'm locking the door behind you. I'm not taking any chances. Good luck. I think you're gonna need it.
Блять, ничего из этого нету, блядь, толку. Полезно я ебал. Ебать газонокосилки.
Heads up! Scratch one!
You're assuming control. We are hard. You cannot
Taking
resist.
heavy fire!
If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will.
This is valuable.
Surprised we haven't run across more frozen colonists.
Probably loaded onto the collector ship by now. We should hurry.
Nothing can stop me!
I'm on it.
Yeah, I'm ducking. There's the transmitter. I've got your back.
On my way.
Normandy, do you copy?
Joker here. Signal's weak, Commander, but we got you.
Edie, can you get the colony's defense towers online?
Errors in the calibration software are easily rectified, but it will take time to bring the towers to full power. I recommend a defensive posture. I will not be able to mask the increased generator output.
Great. We play piggy in the middle while she sorts out the batteries.
Got any other helpful tips?
Just one. Enemy reinforcements are closing in. I suggest you ready weapons.
Охуеть. Ладно, блядь, я ебал советы, я ебал.
This should slow him down.
Assuming control.
А, блядь, еще так
Resist.
хуйня.
Face your annihilation. I know you feel this. Nothing stands against
Lock
us.
shield.
Your form is fragile. Assuming control of this form.
Gotta be more soon.
Sequential power-up initiated. Guardian anti-ship batteries at 40%.
Reinforcements.
That's me, dumbass.
The dead are useless. You cannot sustain your attack.
Moving to cover.
Face your annihilation.
I'm with you.
On it.
Your form is fragile. Releasing this form.
This will slow him down.
Guardian anti-ship batteries at 60%. Seeking targeting protocols to Normandy systems. Continue to protect the tower.
Scratch one.
No way that's it. Gotta be more soon.
Ладно, блядь, спасибо нахуй за известие. Капитан очевидности ебаная. Это что это за шакал из варфа нахуй?
Edie, we need that system online.
And stay down.
Guardian anti-ship batteries at 100%. I have control.
Отлипни ты, блять, от этого укрытия кончи.
Firing a high impact shot.
Firing anti-ship batteries at collector vessel.
My attack was ineffective.
Беги, блять. Я в ахуе просто, блядь. Он, сука. О, нахуй ты прилипаешь к этому ебаному укрытию, сука. Отойди ты нахуй, блядь. Какой нахуй спустись, блядь, когда тебя свои же хуярят. На, блядь.
Lost shield.
Firing anti-ship batteries at collector vessel.
Firing a high impact shot. This should slow him down.
шляпа, сука. Да, я вижу, что они, блядь, колонию просто нахуй выжгли, блядь.
No! Don't let him get away!
There's nothing we can do. They're gone.
Half the colony's in there. They took Egan and Sam and Lilith. Do something!
I did my best. You just hid in your damn bunker.
If it wasn't for Shepard, you'd all be on board that ship.
Shepard? Wait. I know that name. Sure, I remember you. You're some type of big Alliance hero.
Commander Shepard, captain of the Normandy, the first human Spectre, savior of the Citadel. You're in the presence of a legend, Delan. And a ghost.
All the good people we lost and you get left behind. Figures. Screw this. I'm done with you Alliance types.
Ну, похуй.
I thought you were dead, Commander. We all did.
You don't sound too happy to see me. Something bothering you, Caden?
Yeah, something's bothering me. I spent the past 2 years believing you were dead. I would have followed you anywhere, Commander. Thinking you were gone. It was like losing a limb.
Давай еще
Why didn't you try
пососемся
to
и
contact me?
потрахаемся,
Why
блядь.
didn't you let me know you were alive?
Not my choice. I spent the last 2 years in some kind of coma while Cerberus rebuilt me.
You're with Cerberus now. Garrus too. I can't believe the reports were right.
Reports? You mean you already knew?
Alliance intel thought Cerberus might be behind the missing human colonies. I got a tip this colony might be the next one to get hit. Anderson stonewalled me, but there were rumors that you weren't dead, that you were working for the enemy.
Our colonies are disappearing. The Alliance turned its back on them. Cerberus is the only group willing to do something about it.
You can't really believe that. We both know what Cerberus is like, what they're capable of. I wanted to believe the rumors that you were alive, but I never expected anything like this. You've turned your back on everything we stood for.
This isn't about me working for Cerberus, Caden. Something far more important is at stake. You saw it yourself. The Collectors are targeting human colonies, and they're working with the Reapers.
I want to believe you, Shepard, but I don't trust Cerberus. They could be using the threat of a Reaper to manipulate you. What if they're behind it? What if they're working with the Collectors?
Damn it, Caden. You're so focused on Cerberus that you're ignoring the real threat.
I can see you won't listen to reason.
You show up after 2 years and tell me you're working with Cerberus. What does reason figure into any of this? You've changed, but I still know where my loyalties lie. I'm an Alliance soldier. Always will be. I've got to report back to the Citadel. They can decide if they believe your story or not.
I could use someone like you in my crew, Caden. It'll be just like old times.
No, it won't. I'll never work for Cerberus. Goodbye, Shepard.
Вы, блядь, эти сопливые полуёбки, сука, из прошлой игры заебали.
Joker, send the shuttle to pick us up. I've had enough of this colony.
Ай, какой же, сука, скучный пиздец.
Shepard, good work on Horizon. Hopefully the Collectors will think twice before attacking another colony.
It's not a victory. We interrupted the Collectors, but they still abducted half the colony.
That's better than an entire colony, and more than we've accomplished since the abductions began. The Collectors will be more careful now, but I think we can find another way to lure them in.
I wondered if you had something to do with that attack. Caden said the Alliance got a tip about me and Cerberus.
I released a few carefully disguised rumors that you might be alive and working for Cerberus.
I see. What were you trying to prove?
I suspected the Collectors were looking for you, or people connected to you. Now I know for certain. It was a risk, but I couldn't just wait for them to take another colony. You understand?
We have to make sure they don't abduct anyone else.
I want the Collectors stopped for that very reason. That's why we're doing this, Shepard. I'm devoting all resources to finding a way through the Omega-4 relay. We have to hit them where they live. Your team will need to be strong, as will their resolve. There's no looking back. The same goes for you. Can I assume you've put your past relationships behind you?
None of your damn business.
If it affects the mission, better you should leave it behind. Shepard, once you find a way through the Omega-4 relay to the Collector homeworld, there's no guarantee you'll return. To have any hope of surviving, you and your entire team must be fully committed to this.
Пошел нахуй.
Let me worry about them. You just find us a way to the Collector homeworld.
I just want to be upfront about your odds. You'll need everyone at their best. I've forwarded 3 more dossiers. Keep building your team while I find a way through the relay.
Я
And be
больше
careful,
хуй, блядь, в
Shepard.
этот зал
The
совета
Collectors
пойду,
will be
блядь,
watching you.
заебали. На какую-то хуйню меня подписывать. Бля, ты чё хочешь? Шоколадный.
I guess we're really gonna do it. Hit the Omega-4 relay. Take the fight to the Collectors in person. Looking forward to the action. After seeing what those bastards did on Horizon, though, makes you think.
They're powerful, but we've got a few tricks for them. If anyone can stop them, we can.
No argument there, Commander. Horizon just made it hit home. What we're doing, what we're up against. Gonna go take care of a little unfinished business. I imagine everyone else is too. Getting some closure, you know?
Это намек, что у тебя, блядь, задание появилось? Ладно. Открой ты, ёбаную хуйню. Блять, мощное оружие есть, патронов нету, охуеть. Ай, блять. Я ебал. Блять, какая хорошая игра, нахуй, я ее рот ебал, блядь.
Что там?
Что ты ебач, блядь, вот что-то.
Добрый вечер. Как-то ваше ничего.
Любитель ебать себя в жопу, нахуй.
Что тебе не нравится, бля?
Что-то игра говно собачья, например.
Почему? Блять, ты заебал. Что не так?
Радиус 3 метра, радиус. Этот без радиуса.
Что ты там вообще проходишь?
Бесполезную хуйню под названием Mass Effect, блять.
Да что мне нравится?
How can I help?
Игра полная.
Are there any medical concerns I should be aware
Cerberus
of?
personnel? Oh,
Почему?
some matters, but nothing affecting immediate mission.
Начнем с оружия,
Just need more
переработка,
samples, more
которая
collector data,
нахуй не
tissue
нужна
samples,
была.
anything
I'll let you
else.
work.
We'll be here if you need me.
Давайте добавим, чтобы каждый ебанат носил по 2 оружия, блядь. Ну, логично? Нет. Ну, похуй. Ладно. Добавим
А
тяжелое
недовольным ты
оружие.
чем? Что оно у компаньонов два или
То,
что
что
его у
оно
тебя?
дерьмо ебаное, блядь, в принципе. Ты
Да
бегаешь с
нормально,
ебаным глоком и с ебаным, блядь, диглом, который нихуя не дамажит, но прикольно, ладно, хуй с вами. Классы, да?
Предупреждал,
Ты
бери солдатам.
полезность умений когда-нибудь видел такую, как в этой игре? То есть, ну, на уровне нуля, блядь, допустим, да?
А тебе полезность умений-то, блядь, не нравится.
Ну, например, тем, что они бесполезны, бля, как минимум.
А какие на стражи умения?
Что еще раз?
А какие на стражи умения?
Никакие, судя, блядь, по тому, как я играю, нахуй, потому что все они, блядь, абсолютно бесполезны, нахуй. Ебучий.
Я играл за солдата, там была пиздатая хаешка, я ее постоянно использовал. Ну, модик, который есть.
Бросок. Сила 900 ньютонов, радиус 3 метра. Летит во все препятствия, блядь. Автонаводка пошла нахуй, называется. Деформация, которая реген режет. Бесполезная хуйня. Техническая броня. Бесполезная хуйня.
Ну, перегрузка классная, и заморозка классная.
Уета.
Инферно, мне граната Инферно нравилась. Ее можно на 4-м уровне, по-моему, кластерку выкачать. Идеально себе кайфовал.
Ну вот Инферно и мне покуда нравится, блядь, которая почему-то мне далась от Заира. Спасибо на этом, нахуй.
Ну, потому что ты можешь там же перенимать. Умение. При, не помню, в каком уровне.
Единственное полезное умение. У меня сейчас бои в основном, я просто сижу за укрытием, и типы хуярятся. Ну, хуярятся, пусть хуярятся.
Да, я говорил, если хочешь кайфануть, выкачать, сука, солдат, потом поймешь, что тебе нравится, будет другое, что тебе будет.
У меня
ты
был
сказал,
выкачан
солдат, нахуй, ты не разбираешься, в итоге, блядь, что в итоге, сука?
В итоге игра уебище ебаное. Понимаешь, у меня даже не столько, блядь, проблема, чьей предъява к самой игре, сколько, блядь, к оружию. Нахуя было переделывать оружие, блядь? Нахуя нужно это тяжелое оружие? Объясни мне.
Что выкачать это не может? Сука, раз нажал, два нажал.
Ой, блядь, перегруз.
Не знаю, качни Инферно пока в кластерку и кайфустики.
Я не знаю, какого хуя она вообще выкачалась, блядь. Точнее, наоборот.
Потому что ты ее взял за Ида.
Я не про это, блядь. Я про то, какого хуя она вообще сбрасывается.
Ну, потому что это умение.
Хуение это, блядь. Вот это вообще бесполезная хуйня. Здесь, блядь, самое, что прикольно, техническая броня, блядь. Которой толку ноль.
А что они делают?
Блядь, энергетический броник вокруг тебя становится. Все.
Какая хуйня? Тот же самый адреналин в первом аспекте, да?
Типа того. Область поражений, число осколков.
Ну, осколков.
А здесь что?
Вот, да, фугасная.
Гаска, точно.
Но я был играл с фугас. Она, короче, понял, она типа взрывается сначала одна, а потом такая...
Леня, я ей пользуюсь, в том-то и прикол, я знаю, как она работает.
Как раз ты говоришь, фугаска, точно?
Ну просто, блядь, добавление одного осколка, нахуй. Так, с этим бомжом нихуя побазарить нельзя, блядь.
А что ты уже квесты начал выполнять, да?
Да я их выполняю.
Ида, может, выполнил, да, вот это бегал, блядь, аборигенов этих.
Да. Сейчас вот этот бомж захотел какие-то, блядь, личные дела свои порешать.
Я не помню, что у Джейкоба
Раз узнаю.
As I said, it's a personal matter. I don't want to waste our time if it turns out to be a goose chase.
Коленка, блядь, взорвался. Сука, игуана, это ебучая суицидность.
Какая игуана?
Которую надо было
My private
менять,
log got an
блядь.
update about the Hugo Gernsback, the ship my father served on. It sent an SOS last
Который
week,
вместо...
reporting a crash
Да,
and requesting a
вместо
rescue.
Рекса, который...
Shepard, that
Он
ship
взял
went
сам
missing
себя
10 years
суициднул,
ago.
блядь.
I hadn't talked to my father for 3 years before that. I've buried everything but a body. I'm not
Блядь,
convinced
этот
it isn't
еще,
just some
сука,
automated distress
как будто
signal
от
ticking
бабушки
over.
приехал. Поменяйте,
It's been too
блядь,
long.
вид камеры с другой стороны.
Не, кстати, как будто бы... Бля, как ты Рекса? Бля, не
ты-
Рекса, а Грюн.
Грюн.
Вот ты его...
Там
ну,
Куин
Грюн, когда...
какой-то или, блядь, как-то так.
Как?
I think you'd be more
Блядь,
excited that your
Куин или
father might
как
be
его
alive.
нахуй?
He wasn't around enough for me to have bad memories. It's an old,
Ну,
well-healed.
короче, я пришел за
But if he's actually
игуаной.
alive and needs
Отпиздил
help,
всех
I also
типов.
want to know that it's
Вернулся
not
к
normal
игуане,
procedure for
игуана
distress calls to be
суициднулся.
routed to the Normandy.
Ну, так ты
This was passed to
забрал
my
у
personal
Грюнта
log through Cerberus
капсулу с
filters.
этим.
То есть это не та игуана?
Нет. Я думал, ты Грюнта убил.
Any signs that this was a Cerberus front?
суициднулся.
Who passed this to you?
Это
I
не
doubt the
папа.
elusive man would
Это
let
очень
direct operations take hold this long.
Грюн,
There's a link, just
да, я
a
забыл, как он зовут.
Cerberus needs diverse
Урбнот.
holdings to fund projects like...
Нет, план у них Урбнот, а сами они.
And whoever sent this my way covered their tracks.
Блять, какой
Someone
они,
could be fishing
сука.
for favors, or thought it would get under my skin. Who knows with that bunch?
Ну, короче, вот этот их вид, я забыл, как он называется. Урбнот — это клан у них.
You didn't get along with your father?
Там этот вид, Грюн,
He
короче,
made no
пробирочный.
apologies, I'll give him that.
Ну, блядь, который
Make a
Думгай,
mistake, you own
блядь,
up to it,
игуану
even if you
ебаный.
keep making it.
Да. Он
Whatever problems we
типа...
had were a lifetime ago. I've had 10 years to get to where I
Ах, я
am.
вообще в этот,
And as
блядь,
far as I
зал
know,
заседания,
he's still a
блядь,
ghost.
заходил.
Норден.
Tell me about the Hugo Gernsback and what it was.
Да,
for.
вождь Амару.
privately held frigate. I looked over the mission brief when it disappeared. Nothing stood out. Typical research and grab operation. Find an uncharted planet, stake a claim, and establish as large a presence as you can as fast as possible.
Сейчас мне,
Shut out
значит, тогда нужно
competitors.
будет пойти и сделать распаковку этой игуаны ебучей.
Вот, кстати, мне даже интересно посмотреть, какие ты
Pass
выводы
the
будешь
coordinates
делать.
to Joker.
I appreciate that, Commander. I don't expect more than dust.
Ну, японец я вроде не треснулся, да?
It'll be good to close the
Я
Треснулся.
не знаю, он у меня, блядь, был сначала треснувший, сейчас вот, блядь, обратно сбросился. Что у меня вообще, блядь?
Ну, значит, героя докинул.
Почему оно сбросилось? Оно было вот здесь, блядь.
Это что ты герой вырос.
Схуя ли он вырос, блядь?
Ты за что-то отступника тебя отобрал очки?
Shepard, the tank you recovered from Corliss indicates stable Krogan life signs inside. It is in the cargo bay should you wish to investigate.
Шли пробирку раскрывать, нахуй.
What's this area of
Блядь,
the
иди
ship?
нахуй.
Normandy's cargo deck.
Шахматы
That's all
ебучие.
for now.
Так, это
Logging you
заеб.
out, Shepard.
Блядь, ну бегай ты, пожалуйста.
The subject is stable, Shepard. Integration with onboard systems was seamless.
What can you tell me about this guy?
Мне
Anything
как
unusual?
заебали
The
эти
subject is an
слабые, ёб
exceptional
твою
example
мать.
of the Krogan species, with fully formed primary, secondary, and tertiary organs where applicable. No defects of any kind,
Они штука
aside from the genetic
криворукие,
markers
да,
of the
соединения.
genophage present in all Krogan. I cannot judge mental functioning.
Блядь, боже, ёбаная сабля.
Can he see anything in there? Does he know where he is?
Unlikely. Current neural patterns indicate minimal cognition. Barring ship-wide power loss, the nutrients in the tank could sustain him for over a year.
Stand by. I'm gonna open the tank and let him out.
Cerberus protocol is very clear regarding untested alien technology.
Блядь, у меня завис. Вот, открываю инкубатор.
I won't be second-guessed on my own ship by my own ship. Do it.
Very well, Shepard. The controls are online. The switch and consequences are yours.
Что ты объебал? О, нет.
Сейчас я как-то играю.
Распаковка, нахуй.
Кстати, давай.
Спасибо. Тебя тоже с праздником. А какой праздник? А что за праздник? Это что?
Male.
Ебать
Before you die,
наблюдательный.
I need a name.
Понял.
I'm Commander Shepard, and I don't take threats lightly. I suggest you relax.
Not your name. Mine. I'm trained. I know things.
А,
But the
Кир-то вот
tank,
полупокер
O'Keefe
мы
couldn't
знаем.
implant connection.
Звали.
His words are hollow. Warlord, legacy, grunt. Grunt was among the last. It has no meaning. It'll do.
Какой он,
I
блядь,
am
кожаный,
Grunt.
нахуй.
If you are worthy of your command, prove your strength and try to destroy me.
You wouldn't prefer O'Keefe or Legacy?
It's short. Matches the training in my blood. The other words are big things I don't feel. Maybe they fit your mouth better. I feel nothing for O'Keefe's clan or his enemies. I'll do what I'm bred to do. Fight and determine the strongest. But his imprint has failed. Without a reason that's mine, one fight is as good as any other. Might as well start with you.
Не надо. Сука.
Is it that easy for O'Keefe's perfect Krogan to abandon his mission?
O'Keefe is just a voice in the tank. If his imprints are true, then he created something stronger than him. So he's not worthy of me. And if his hatreds aren't strong enough to compel me, they've failed too. I feel nothing. I have no connection.
I took you and I released you. Follow my command and you'll have purpose.
Nothing in the tank imprints indicated humans could be so forceful. You command as though you've earned it.
My enemies threaten galaxies. Everyone on my ship has earned their place.
That's acceptable. I'll fight for you.
I'm glad you saw reason.
Huh? Offer one hand, but arm the other. Wise shepherd. If I find a clan, if I find what I...
А что, его реально можно было... Его реально, блядь, можно было суициднуть. Прям с проверки.
Да. Я же подумал, что ты его убил.
Блядь. Чисто тип только вылупился сразу нахуй. В лобби, блядь. Фаст ТПшка нахуй. Бля, чё он такой маленький?
Shepard.
Ай, блядь.
What are your thoughts about our mission?
I fight. Doesn't matter who for.
Это, блядь, единственное нормально.
Did O'Keefe give you any imprints about the collectors?
I see blurry ships, guesswork about strength. Nothing to help pick a weak spot in tear. O'Keefe spent all his time on old hatreds. Whatever he had, it was used up when he made me.
What do you think about the crew?
Good bunch if they stay out of my way. Dead bunch if they don't. Train them good if you want to take on collectors. Some of these aliens are...
Ебать, этот сидит чиноземница, блядь, просто сука стоит.
Anything in your tank imprints that can make use of the resources we found?
Might have something I could put together. Don't know how useful it will be.
По оружию нихуя, по броне нихуя, по прототипам дробовики. Блять, съебало нахуй это в отдельную хуйню выдавать.
Anything in your tank imprints that can make use of the resources we found?
Might have something I could...
Кроганский дробовик, усовершенствованный Клеймор, усиление отряда Глюн получает, крупнокалиберный дробовик Клеймор.
Пиздатый дробовик.
отдачу клеймора для того, чтобы сломать человеческую руку.
Shepard.
А чё он такой маленький?
That's all for
Он,
now.
блядь, ниже, по-моему, Крогана. Блядь. Шепард, нахуй.
Ну, Кроганы, блядь, вот они.
Мне кажется ли он реально, блядь, меньше остальных?
Ну, не сильно, но да.
Ну, остальные ебать тумбочки. Этот, блядь, ростом почти что с Шепард.
А остальных только скафандры высокие.
Just checking in, making sure
А
you're
этого
acclimatized.
скафандр ровно за головой.
Humans talk too much. Like the tank. Come back later.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
Заебали эти Кроганы со своими
Блядь, Саня, ты заебал, нахуй. Ты что, только запустился?
Да. Я тебя...
The new armor reinforcements really threw off the gravimetric profiles. But engines are good to go. I rebalanced the Gilborn coefficients and adjusted the
Сколько ты
anterior
в бою,
intakes on
блядь?
the second
Здесь уже 20 минут?
Love it when you talk dirty.
Блядь, эти скоро потрахаются в этом грузовом отсеке, блядь. Прям на мониторах, нахуй. Чё тут по этой ебанушке?
Hey,
I picked up a lot of resources. Can you
I
use
figured
them?
out those L5Xs. Consider yourself lucky. It's not like I keep a library of this shit around.
Подожди. А, это ну, типа разговор после базара.
Tell me about you, Jack.
Очень после
What are you up
создания.
to?
Still checking out your ship. Wouldn't mind putting her through her paces when you're not around.
I doubt Joker would appreciate that. At least not while we're working.
Relax. Joyriding doesn't have the thrill it used to. Besides, if I wanted it, I'd take it.
That's so.
I've been around. Ran with gangs, wiped out some gangs, joined a cult. Kept the haircut. I learned how to survive and not be a victim.
Где ты, блядь, сохранила волосы? На лобке, блядь? На подмышках? Тут она, блядь, сошла, но сохранила волосы. На башке не видно, блядь.
It's hard to imagine you in a cult. That usually involves a lot of rules.
I was looking for answers. Drugs and sex and going to a better place. A better place, right. It was all about money. They wanted to take a colony, shake the suckers down to fund their spread, and guess who was their ace in the hole? They were just like the rest. Didn't give one shit about me.
What did you do when you found out?
What do you think?
What did you do when you found out?
What do you think?
It's hard to imagine you in a cult.
I was looking for answers. It was all about... They were just like the rest. Didn't give one shit about me.
You must have met some good people, too.
Everybody wants something. And because of that, everything is fair game. Murder, assault, kidnapping, drugs, stealing, arson. Done it all. And that's the boring shit. Piracy, theft of military craft, destruction of a space station, and vandalism. That was a good one.
Military's a hard target. Bet that made you some friends.
Shouldn't have left the thing unlocked. Besides, parades are boring. I helped.
Тем уничтоженных воздушных целей.
Уничтожение станции.
A space station. You're pushing what I can believe.
Ain't saying it was easy. Not everything
Блядь,
is spur of the moment.
знал, что на
Sometimes you
Зенит
gotta work to
сидит,
give
блядь.
people what they deserve. Had some
Балбес.
people I hung with for a while.
7 самолетов.
Outlaw colony. Felt like they were like me.
Небо
Guess
полностью.
that made us a nice target. Turians think they
Круто.
know something about a scorched earth response. Fuck them.
Я просто научился работать с этими приключениями режима наведения ракеты. Половина читается примерно.
You were a pirate, too?
Ties in with the kidnapping. If you hijack a passenger ship and don't kill everyone, anyway. Good lesson. Simpler to just kill them all.
Бля, а вот тут сидит.
I'm surprised you'd even mention vandalism in that bunch.
That's what the Hanar call it when you crash that space station I mentioned into one of their moons and make a new crater. They really liked that moon.
Ебать. Подожди, она въебала станции в Луну? Сука, что, блядь?
Do you ever wonder if you could have done things differently?
No.
Shouldn't you?
There's no reason I should be alive, but I am. You know why? Instinct. It's worked for me so far, and I'm not gonna change. Hey, Shepard. No one's ever asked me about this shit. It's strange to talk about. So fuck you. And thanks for asking.
Блять, покуда она мне пиздец как нравится. Ладно, погнали, может там, блять, Миранда что-нибудь, блять. Даст какое-нибудь еще задание. Так, тут трахающиеся инженеры. С той стороны Грюн, с этой Заид. Если не запомню. Видосу.
Еще один, Леня. Блять.
Понял, пизду. Ах, я все равно придется подставить.
Так, можно заканчивать.